Affordable health care, huh? Yeah. It's affordable, all right. I'm fired up over this one. I told y'all this video was coming. Here it is. Before we get started, do me a favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Get notified when I post a new video, assuming that you want to be. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, affordable health care. Yeah, it's affordable, all right. I want you to see how affordable it is for my family of 4. I'm about to be 52. My wife's about to be 51. I got a 19-year-old daughter. And I got a 16-year-old daughter. Healthy. Pretty healthy. I would say on the health scale, if 10 is as healthy as you can get it, and 1 is like, he ain't going to make it, none of them are going to make it, I would say my family as a whole is probably a 9.5 on the health. We don't go to the doctor, but once a year to get our annual checkups to make sure that everything's in line and make some adjustments. But anything outside of that, we pay out of our pocket, 100% of it. If my daughters have to go to the dermatologist, we pay out of pocket. Dentist, when we go to the dentist, we get stuff, cleanings done. We don't have a plan for that. It's all out of pocket. I want you to look at something. I want you to look at something right here, just so you don't think I'm crazy. So we went out to the Healthcare.gov because we're self-employed. We're entrepreneur people. We don't have a company plan that pays for our health care and our whole family every month. We don't have that. We do it. We have to go through healthcare.gov. Unless there's another way. If there is, I'd love to hear it. Leave it in the comments below. There's a way I can get this cheaper, but I seriously doubt it. Going private isn't going to be much better. But I want you to see this. I want you to look at these numbers so you can see for yourself. Look at that. Let me zoom in here so you can get the full effect. So the number on the top, the $24.83 and 14 cents, is the lowest premium, highest deductible plan. All right, this Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. This is a bronze plan. Nothing special. This is about what we had last year. The number below is the highest premium, lowest deductible. And what you'll see here is the only real difference between these two is the deductible on the cheaper plan goes from $21,200 for the total family to $7,600, right? So how is that reasonable? Explain that to me. How is this a good thing? I got news for you. You just shifted the risk curve to be in my favor, to where paying this would be stupid. And that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm not paying it. You people out there, oh, you can't afford to not go without health insurance and all this. Oh yeah, watch this. It's about to happen. Because there's not a penalty anymore for not having it. Because Trump got rid of it. Before then, with Obamacare, which is what this garbage is, and thanks to John McCain, this is why we got this crap. Because of him. Because he was the holdout vote that voted for this bull crap. And look at what we got. The ACH, or affordable, affordable health care. That's ACH's when you send money, sorry. Yeah, affordable health care. This is just insane right here. There's nothing affordable about this at all. You're talking about, so let's look at this. If I went with the cheapest plan, okay, the cheapest plan, let's look at just the cheap one. Let's stick with that one. It's $24.83 a month, all right? Let's just round it up to $2,500, so in case the math gets too complicated. That would be $30,000 a year out of my pocket for this plan. Me and my wife haven't used $30,000 in health care since probably when our kids were born. And when to deliver 2 babies, we cumulatively in our whole life we haven't used this much money, and this is for 1 year. And that's not, you got to pay that, and then you got the $21,200 deductible that you had before you get anything paid, covered. You got $21,200 of deductible that you got to meet. before anything realistic starts kicking in. So how's this math work here? It doesn't. The math doesn't work. For the same thing of why renting is better than owning. The numbers they start to switch against you. And that's exactly what's happening here. Now, you say, well, what was it last year? Half this. And by the way, last year in the state of Tennessee, they didn't have a plan for HSA, health savings account. They didn't have one of those. But the year before they did. Now this year they do. So not only do you have to get a plan, and these are HSA eligible plans, by the way, both of these plans. So, okay, let's think about this for a second. So I pay $30,000 a year just for the coverage, okay, which is stupid beyond comprehension. And then I've got a $21,200 deductible on top of that. If you're a person that's even kind of sort of halfway decent with money at all, wouldn't I be better off just taking all that money and not handing it to the government or the insurance companies and their little scheme that they've got going to milk us all dry of our money? Because that's exactly what this is. It's a scam. It's nothing but a scam. And right here, this is a slap in the face. This right here is for the extra stupid who pay it. So what am I going to do? I'm not going to pay it. Yeah, I said it. I'm not paying it. Yeah, people, oh, you can't afford to do, you got family, you got kids, you can't afford to do that. Oh yeah, watch this. I'm about to not pay it. You know why? Because I'm going to take the rest of it and I'm going to invest it specifically for healthcare. And you know what else is going to happen? I just can't believe that I'm the only person that thinks this way. All right, that's done the math and done the thinking on this. I got to think that there's other people that are going to do what I'm doing. Because here's the reason, folks. If you keep paying this garbage, right, it's validated. It works. So what are they going to do? They're going to keep doing it. It's going to keep going higher, right? This is the game that they're going to play, right? And what they're doing is they're punishing the entrepreneurs, the business people. They're punishing the people who are the producers in this country. So I'm not going to pay it. I'm going to invest the rest of the money into things that have high rate of return. And I'm going to set aside just for this situation right here, because I would rather be able to control it, because I can control the situation. Now, there's other people out there that are going to do exactly what I'm doing. You know it's coming. You know that there's people that aren't going to pay it. So what happens when there's more people like me that say, no, afraid not. I've had enough. I'm not paying your stupid healthcare premiums anymore. I'm putting up a stand right now. It's over. Not doing it. So what happens when all those people do that? What do you think happens to the people who are going to keep paying it, that are dumb enough to keep paying it? Guess what happens to their rates? They skyrocket. I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen. Those rates are going to skyrocket. And guess what those people are going to do? They're going to shut it off too. They're going to say, now you've gone way, you've already were overboard. Now we don't even have a definition for this. They're going to shut it off too. And guess what happens? The whole system collapses. That's what's going to happen. You mark my words. There's no way that, even if you're dumb and you paid this, smart people aren't paying this. Not going to do it. They're going to take the risk themselves. Absolutely take the risk, just like me. Because now it's shifted in my favor now. Absolutely has shifted in my favor. And guess what? If I have an emergency, they're not going to deny me coverage. They're going to take it, because that's the thing we do in this country, right? Heck, we were taking care of illegals in this country on our dollars, and they got care. They got whatever they want. They're not trying to pass laws to give them free health care. Meanwhile, it's coming out of my pocket. No, I'm not doing it. I put up a stand right here. And if you're like me and you're in this situation here, November 1 rolls around, open enrollment, and you are in this situation where you have to go to the marketplace because you're a small business owner, you're an entrepreneur, or whatever you are. You don't work for a company that pays all your stuff, or most of it anyway, or subsidizes a major chunk of it. let me know in the comments below if you're one of these people too, because I know I'm not alone. And I have seen some posts out there of people sharing their reality here that's like mine, and they're fit to be tied. They're not having any of it, and I'm not either. So Obamacare, Affordable Care Act. We're supposed to be affordable, right? It's so funny how they name things. It's a complete opposite of the reality of what it is. Just like it's scam people. It's all a scam, and I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. Not going to do it. I'm going to take the money that I would be paying for this, and I'm going to invest it every month. You know what? You just forced my hand. You just told me to take $2,500 a month instead of paying your sorry butt. I'm going to go pay myself. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because look, I can earn, sending it to you, it's gone. There's no earning any return on that. Where at least if I go and invest this money, I'm not guaranteed a return. All investments can go down just as easily as they can go up. But you know what? I'm willing to take that risk because I can control that. And you know what? Here's what I do know. Over time, investments generally tend to go up. Unless, of course, it's real estate. where we've been fed a bunch of garbage in that owning real estate. That's a whole nother thing. Well, that one was a good one. And that one wins the award, I can tell you that. So we'll probably talk more about that here in another video. But yeah, I'm hot on this. This is just complete garbage. My choices are $2,500 a month and $3,200 a month and everything in between that, which is more garbage. So anyway, I would love to know if y'all have a better option out there. If you know of something. I know there's all sorts of group plans and all. We've looked into that stuff before, and it just at the end of the day, you're not really gaining anything. It's still coming out of the same funnel. It's coming out of the same channel. I want to eliminate the channel, and I need people like that are like me and like my family. We need to band together, and we need to stop paying this crap, because as long as you pay it, you're validating it. You are stamping your approval that you approve of this. Just stop paying it. I mean, literally, what do you have to lose? They're not going to deny you coverage. We're too this is America. We don't just let people we take care of people no matter what, right? And if that happens, I'll figure that out afterwards. But yeah, this isn't even, look, I don't mind paying for my health care, a reasonable fee for health care, but this right here is nonsense. And they say, well, the government shut down and all this, that, and the other, and that's gone up because they haven't, the Democrats are trying to force their hand, all this, that, and the other. I don't care. This is just plain stupidity at the end of the day. And here's my theory. Trump and the current administration, they know that this system is a disaster. They know it's unsustainable. They knew it back when he was in office last time. And they were wanting to fix this, and he didn't get a chance to do it because the last administration that was in, it was a total disaster times 1,000. And so now he knows that this is coming up. So he's going to let it play out. And I don't blame him. I would let it play out too, because he knows the whole thing was a charade. He knows it was a scam from the get-go to scam the American people and these health insurance companies. It's all inside baseball, ladies and gentlemen. Every bit of it. And I'm not tolerating it anymore. I've had enough. If you took the amount of money that I have paid into this system since Obamacare started, thanks to John McCain. Yeah, you, John McCain. I know he's not here anymore, but still, doesn't change anything. It's crap. Because of him, it was the reason why we're in this mess. Because he was the one that voted to make this crap happen. And so here we are now, and you take all the money that I've pumped into this and have used very little of it. I would say it's less than 2%. I've 98% of this money I've pumped in, I haven't seen any of it. You know why? Because I don't go make claims, and anything that's outside of healthcare that's not needed, in dentist stuff and dermatology and all that, just kind of non-essential healthcare stuff, we pay for it out of our pocket. So, and I'm not even including that. If you take the money that I've paid for this healthcare garbage, since when was that passed? What was it in it was before 2016. What was it, like 2013, 14? I'm guessing somewhere in there. If you take all that and add it up that I've paid and then figure out what I've used, I've just been throwing money away. Now, if I'd have taken that money this whole time that I haven't used it and had invested it in the market, I'd be able to cover all sorts of health care on my own, called self-insured. So yeah, I'm going self-insured right now. It's going to happen right now. I'm going to take the risk. You know why? Because that's what I do. I take risks. And right here, you just forced my hand. I'm not going to pay it anymore. The end. And if you're like me, I want to hear from you below. I want to hear your story about how your health care has changed. So anyway, that's a video for the day. I'm fired up. There'll probably be a follow-up to this one. I'm sure this one's going to trigger some people too. Oh, you can't go without health care. You got to, all those people that can't afford it, we need you to pay for it, and blah, blah, blah. I can hear it coming right now. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. I'm putting my foot down right here, right now. Game over. Anyway, do me a favor. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I make new posts. And y'all stay tuned for probably a follow-up to this one. And y'all have a good day. Gen X guy out. See you. Bye.